Warning. The following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles. Fuck yeah! Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The only point of these couple of rant battles that I was doing today were just to bring you guys an update as to what my future plans are for this YouTube channel. And to be honest, I pretty much said everything I wanted to say last rant battle. The only reason why I'm actually doing this second, battle is because I said I would. But really, to be honest, I have nothing to say at all. So basically, this video is going to consist of me, the host, rambling on about absolutely nothing at all that makes no sense, and it's going to be fucking fantastic, because I literally have nothing to say. Like, yeah. I said everything I wanted to say last video, gave you guys a little bit of an update as to where I'm at in my life, what that will mean for my YouTube channel, what my future plans for this YouTube channel are. And I'm sure it was a fucking awesome video because I'm really horrible at explaining things, which is why I am never going to be a teacher, like, ever. Also, it's because I hate our school system, and our school systems are a fucking joke. So yeah, I hope I at least somewhat made sense last video, but yeah, I basically just wanted to explain everything with my YouTube channel and whatnot. But I pretty much said everything I wanted to say last video. I thought I would need 2 videos to explain everything, but to be honest, I didn't. Which is why I'm basically just sitting here now talking about how fucking stupid I am. And it's fucking great, It's fucking great. That's what it's all about, just having fun. I feel like if you can't laugh at yourself, then that's a sure sign that you really have no sense of fucking humor. And, it might sound cliche, but laughter is very important. Sometimes it's the only thing that we have to bring ourselves just a little bit of peace and joy, There's so much hatred in the world these days. So much fucking negativity. It's like people go out of their way to find something to be offended about. Which is part of the reason why I think that people these days are fucking pathetic. They go out of their way to, find things to be offended by. It's fucking pathetic, the things that these people get offended by these days. It's fucking just fucking stupid. I don't know, that's my personal opinion on the whole state of humanity, is that it's just a fucking joke. Yeah, I love how almost every conversation that I have with you guys basically just devolves into me talking about why I hate humans so much. But, to be honest, I do. I fucking hate humans. They've done nothing my entire life but screw me over and get in my fucking way. I hate them. Fucking hate humans. That being said, I guess that's not entirely true. There have been several humans along the way that I've met that have been truly worthy of their existence. That being said, though, they have been very few in number. People just are so defensive all the time. They just really need to fucking relax, Not everyone's out to get you all the time. So just relax, guys. It's okay. That's why on this YouTube channel, something I've been trying to get better at, especially this year, is not being so negative. What I want this YouTube channel to do is be a place where people spread, love and positivity. And I want this to be a place where people can just come to, relax, watch me play some video games, and just unwind, have a good time. That's what I want to do here on this YouTube channel. Just create a community where everyone can just relax and come together to enjoy video games, as an art form and as a form of self-expression, as a form of my own personal self-expression, and just create a loving, positive community where people can just come, relax, chat with one another, have a good time. And come together for the common purpose and common love of video games as an art form, and again, as a form of self-expression and as a form of entertainment. Because at the end of the day, that's what video games are. They were meant, they were created so that people could have fun playing them. That's what they're all about. They're all about fun. And that's just why I love video games so much. Because unlike other entertainment mediums, you know, it puts you right in the center of the action. Unlike, you know, movies or TV series, you know, you're the one doing the action. You know, you're not just watching something happen. And to me, that's fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. Again, that's just one of the many reasons why I love video games so much. I will never, ever, ever forget that fateful day when I was 5 years old. And I came home from school and saw my siblings, my two, I believe it was I don't remember if my sister was there, but I remember my brother was there. And I will never forget that. I walk in the door, and then I see them doing something on this small, older TV. And I looked at the screen, and they were playing Sonic 2, and I remember they were in the chemical plant zone. And I just stopped and looked at the screen, and I was like, whoa, what is this? This is cool. And then they're like, oh yeah, your uncle gave us a old Sega Genesis game system that he had, and the rest is history. Here I am, some 20-something fucking years later, still playing video games and still loving the hell out of them. And it's funny because I'm looking at that very same Sega Genesis right now. I still have it. I've had the same goddamn Sega Genesis since day one. And I still put in the power cord, hook it up to the TV. The damn thing still works. Which is amazing considering how much I played the fuck out of that system back in the day. That system and the PlayStation 2 were basically my childhood. And a little bit later on in my childhood, the Nintendo Wii. That was more towards the latter part of my childhood, like maybe 4th, 5th grade. Yeah, probably more towards like 5th grade and middle school. Definitely the Nintendo Wii was also a huge part of my childhood as well. But especially like the early parts of my childhood were the Sega Genesis and then the PlayStation 2 a couple years later. And I will never, for as long as I live, I will never forget that day when I came home and saw my siblings playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Genesis in Chemical Plant Zone, and that was just an amazing moment for me. An amazing moment that changed my life forever. Because I found the one thing in my life that I was truly passionate about and that I truly loved. And that was video games. I just love them so much. I would not be the person that I am today if it hadn't been for that Sega Genesis that I got, that my family got when I was 5, from my uncle. And again, that was a huge moment in my life. A huge moment in my life. I was never the same after that. My life changed for the better. And again, that was just one of those moments when, like, you know, the angels sing and the lights come down from heaven. That was an epiphany. It was really a true epiphany. Because video games have truly helped me through some of the hardest times of my life. Actually, especially Pokemon, believe it or not, was one of those games that really did truly help me through some of the hardest times of my life. You know, when I was feeling down, I would just play through one of my Pokemon games and go on this magical adventure, and it would just be amazing. And it truly did help me through some of the hardest times in my life. And for that, I will always be eternally grateful to video games for that. And that's part of the reason why I chose to follow this path in the first place, was all those years ago, getting that Sega Genesis for the first time, I fell in love with the virtual world. I just completely fell in love with it. Alright, so it's just me and Luxray one-on-one. Highly doubt I'm going to win this here. We'll see, though. I think I'm just going to go for the Hyper Beam. Oh, Luxray's going to kill me anyway, so pointless. Oh well. Can't win them all. In my case, though, you can't hardly win any of them because I suck. But again, my YouTube channel has never been about me being, you know, super amazing at video games or anything. That's not my deal. My deal is I play video games to have fun, not to be good at them. Which is why I literally, you know, put that joke in my channel description. You know, this is a YouTube channel where my mission is to show you how to properly suck at video games. You know, that was partially a joke, but also partially not a joke. You know, I was kind of poking fun at myself, but at the same time, you know, it's not about being the best at video games for me. For me, that does not matter, which is why I'm not a competitive gamer. For me, it just doesn't matter. I play video games to have fun, and that's the end of the story. It's the only reason why I play them, is just because, to me, they're more fun than anything else in the entire world. That's why I've always played them. Never played because I wanted to be the best. I played them because I wanted to have fun. And again, I will always be grateful to video games for helping me through some of the hardest times in my life. Especially like right now, you know? Kind of going through a hard time right now, getting kicked out of my mom's house, so, you know, kind of a bit of a hard time. But yeah, so anyway, my plans are to show off a bunch of brand new games for you guys back to back. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Again, that was not my original plan. I wanted to show them off periodically while playing some of my other games in between. But I just ran out of time this summer, and I want to get through some of these other playthroughs on my YouTube channel, so in order to get through all those games, I'm just going to be showing all of them off back-to-back for the first time. You know, games I've never played before, and it's going to be fun. So that's my plans. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't, be sure to leave a dislike and some hate comments. And that's going to be it for me for tonight, folks. So, as always, stay cool and rock on. This is Multistep, signing off.